Well, June 17th will mark 10 years since the mass shooting at Emanuel AME Church in downtown Charleston. Among those murdered, Cynthia Graham-Hurd. I sat down with her brother, who talked about his family's journey and the way he is choosing to honor the memories of his beloved sister and the Emanuel Nine.
A brother.
I was in my bedroom watching the news and CNN and breaking news, shooting at Emanuel AME Church.
Keeping his sister's memory alive. Cynthia Graham-Hurd was one of the 9 people whose lives were tragically taken during a Wednesday night Bible study, June 17, 2015. To Malcolm Graham, his big sister was a role model.
First in our family to go to a 4-year college or university, Clark Atlanta University. First to pledge a fraternity or sorority, AKA.
And an integral part of his upbringing in downtown Charleston. Cynthia would drive Malcolm to his tennis practices and tournaments. Outside of their hometown of Charleston, the Cynthia Graham-Hurd Foundation, created by Graham-Hurd's siblings, sponsors the Charlotte Amateur Tennis Championship,
which goes to support the work of the foundation centered around reading, literacy, and civic engagement.
And it's in civic engagement that Malcolm Graham thrives. His love of politics and community engagement was instilled at a young age.
James Clyburn, when he ran for Secretary of State, my mom was involved in political campaigns and actually volunteered for Mr. Clyburn. She was involved in church meetings at Emanuel related to social issues and social justice.
A former North Carolina senator and now Charlotte City Councilman, Graham uses his passion to fight for others. His newly released book, The Way Forward, Keeping the Faith and Doing the Work Amid Hatred and Violence, comes 3 months before the 10th anniversary of the mass shooting at Charleston's Mother Emanuel AME Church. The pages cover his journey from then until now.
Well, it's a personal walk in my shoes, right? It's from the time I found out that Cynthia was directly involved to stories about my inner family and issues that we had, right? It talks a little bit about the history of me working with and talking with President Obama after the Reverend Pinckney's funeral when he sung Amazing Grace, that he met with our family, and talks about that. Talks about a little bit about Charleston history with race and racism.
In journal style, it took Graham 1.5 years to write The Way Forward. Its cover, a picture of Mother Emanuel, with tributes, prayers, and flowers outside of its facade. With almost 10 years since that tragic night, Graham holds no hatred in his heart. Yet there is no mercy for the admitted white supremacists that took the lives of 9 unsuspecting and innocent lives who welcomed evil into their sacred space.
Forgive them for what? I attended the trial. He asked for no forgiveness. He said that he would do it again given the opportunity to do so. And so I focus on not what he did, I focus more on who they were, who they loved, the contributions that the 9 made on this community, the 4 survivors and the heartache and the pain that they suffered that night. My focus was not on him or forgiving him, it was focusing on my family, those who were impacted by it, this Charleston community.
Now, Graham's book tour actually kicked off this evening in Charleston. A book signing and discussion started about an hour ago at the Cynthia Graham-Hurd St. Andrews Regional Library. There is another plan for this Saturday, March 15th at 11 a.m. at the John L. Dart Library in downtown Charleston.